I like the impulse, but your timing is off. Can't bond with big sis right now. Friends on the beach, right?
You can leave if you want to. I'll wait for Alexis to get back here and I'll tell her everything I know. Or you can stay and convince me why I shouldn't.
The guy grabs Morgan and I help Mom to take him down.
Okay, no, start from the beginning. What guy grabbed Morgan?
Some's a car soldier. He was messed up, desperate, wounded too.
Can you tell me what he looks like?
I mean, I can do better than that. I can help you find him. We'll take care of this guy together.
I know what this is about. Jason, right? You've been talking to him and he's blown everything out of proportion.
Really? So then you weren't driving Alexis's car?
Well, yes, but it was...
You are 16 years old. You only have a learner's permit.
I realized technically I broke a rule, but it was for a good cause. Michael really needed help.
Then he should have called his parents.
Michael's having a hard time getting reactivated.
No, stop. I really don't care about Michael's problems right now. I have my own sister to worry about. You stole your mother's car.
That's a little harsh.
Did you ask permission to use it?
No.
No, then you stole it. And Jason told me he saw you drinking at a club.
I wasn't drinking, and the only reason I was there was because a friend of mine was about to make a big mistake.
So wait a minute. Now you're, what, everybody's guardian angel?
Can I help it if I'm everybody's rational one?
Do you want me to tell you what I think?
Do I have a choice?
I think you're crying out for attention. And guess what? It's time for me to make sure attention gets paid. Now sit.
Come on, Sam, give me a break. Okay, I've done a couple dumb things, in the service of others, I might add. But doesn't the rest of my record count for anything? I get straight A's, activities for days. I don't drink or do drugs, and I could use a little less attention if you want to know the truth. Please try to remember when you were my age.
Oh, you know what? I don't think my memory stretches that far back. And really, I don't know if you necessarily want it to, because it may backfire and I might come down on you a whole lot harder.
You're lecturing your sister on the trouble she just got into at Jake's. I wholeheartedly agree.
No, actually, I didn't know about that. Please, Christina, by all means, fill me in.
So Morgan decided to follow me to Dad's. You know that path through the woods?
Yeah.
That's how we get back and forth. Anyway, this car guy grabs him.
Okay, you said he was wounded.
No, shot. By that time, Mom and I were coming in from different directions looking for Morgan, and she got there first. When I walked up, she was struggling with this creep, and he didn't even see me coming.
Why did you and Carly go tracking through the woods? Why don't you call me or Sonny or Max or Milo, somebody?
Who knew something was going down with the Sakara faction? It was an ordinary night. We just wanted to make sure that Morgan wasn't getting lost. Anyway, you're missing the point.
Okay, what's the point?
Mom let the guy go. She told him that if he didn't hurt us, we wouldn't tell anyone we saw him. But the guy looked pretty messed up. I mean, I don't think he could get too far. We can still find him.
No, I'm gonna find him. Okay, look, I know that you're angry, that this guy scared your mother and your brother, and that you want to protect...
What I want is to prove myself.
Decided to take a detour after physical therapy to Jake's, and Christina, showing not such good judgment, decided to go to Jake's and talk him into leaving, and that's when I walked in.
Well, I am glad that Michael has someone he can trust.
Dad and Carly mean well, but they can't relate. They really can't bring Michael up to speed on the year he missed.
I think it's admirable that you have compassion for your brother. But sometimes you can be a little too generous for your own good. Michael's situation is very complicated. He's not just struggling with the loss of time, but Christina, he's got brain damage, and it's affecting his personality. I certainly hope he's in some kind of intensive therapy.
He just needs a friend.
You are his friend. But I don't think you understand how serious this is. Michael has poor impulse control, which means he could have an impulse to do something that's completely inappropriate, and I don't want him dragging you along for the ride. You have too much at stake.
I know, Mom.
It's good that you love your brother. Just keep your eye on the prize.
Focus. Never let anything stand in the way of your goals.
Okay, all right. You know, what's done is done. Hopefully Christina, now moving forward, won't repeat the same mistakes. No harm done.
What you need to do right now is just focus on your recovery.
Finding a career is part of that. I want you to teach me the business.
No, that's not gonna happen.
It's my heritage. Sonny Corinthos is my
It
father.
doesn't mean that you have to be like him or do what he does. Sonny doesn't want that.
But I do. I've thought about running things since I found out the coffee business was a front when I was like 10. Look, I'm not asking for special treatment. I'm willing, I want to work my way up.
Did you not hear what I just said, Michael? You're not going down this road.
But it's not your choice, is it? At least that's what you told me. Choose for yourself, Michael. This is me taking your advice.
You don't have a realistic understanding of what it means to be in this business.
Are you kidding? Who understands better? I took a bullet in the head. I spent a year in a coma for over this business.
That's why I'm not going to put you at that kind of risk again. This is not happening.
Wow. I never would have believed it, but you're just like the rest of them.
Okay, so I hate to be the bearer of more bad news, but we have got a situation brewing that has disaster written all over it.
Okay, what's going on?
I went to Christina, and I wanted to question her about her pattern of behavior that you've witnessed, the clubbing, the drinking, stealing Alexis's car, things that are so out of character for her. She's obviously crying out for help. I mean, she might as well tattoo "Notice Me" on her forehead.
Did you get her to open up?
No, she didn't admit to doing anything wrong. She kept on coming up with these lame excuses. Oh, yeah, I was at a club because I was trying to help a friend out. And just as I was about to give her the benefit of the doubt, Alexis comes storming in and drops another bombshell. Do you know that she caught her and Michael at Jake's yesterday?
Yeah, Jax told me about Michael, but he didn't say Christina was involved.
Okay, well, her story is she was there to convince him to leave. Clearly, another lie.
Yeah, one that's getting really old at this point.
Yeah, and Alexis, like, totally believed it. And I don't get that. Instead of poking holes into her story, she went on this whole tirade about, hey, you gotta stick to the plan. What's her plan? Oh, go to Ivy League school, follow in my footsteps. No wonder why Christina is acting out, clearly. But you add that with everything that Michael's going through. Jason, we've got trouble on our hands.
I don't even know what to do. I feel like the world's biggest hypocrite.
Why?
Because Michael is flailing. Right now, he's looking for an identity, a place where he fits in.
That's understandable. I mean, he's a teenager. That's what they do,
He's
isn't
no
it?
ordinary teenager, Sam. He's Sonny's son. He's my nephew. He looks at what we do like it's EOQ, a family business handed down from one generation to the next.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunate, but again, kind of understandable. I really don't understand where you feeling like a hypocrite fits in all this.
Michael approached me about mentoring him. Just like I approached Sonny. I didn't even want to hear it. I told him there's no way that it's going to happen.
Okay, good. Then I hope you're not beating yourself up over this
Well,
then.
just like Michael said, I'm the one who's always telling people they get to do what they want to do. You know, he's not old enough to do that now, but in a couple of years, the kid's going to be able to do whatever he wants. So do I do to him what everybody did to me?
You do not want him a part of the mob, do you?
Hell no.
Okay, then it seems to me keeping him out, giving Michael other viable options, trumps feeling hypocritical any day of the week.
And I was determined to work for Sonny. Nobody could tell me any different. You know, if somebody tried, I would just cut him out of my life. Now, Michael wants to go down the same path.
Look, Jason, all you can do is tell Michael the truth. And he may lash out in the moment, and in the end, he's going to realize that you're trying to help him and that you are what you've always been. Someone Michael can trust to have his best interests at heart. Always.
Help me out. Teach me.
No can do, Mikey.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to be the reason you get shot again. What do you mean, again?